Good morning and welcome to ForexTV.com's AM Forex New York. Today is Friday, February 29th. I'm Caitlin Sisney. Euro-dollar hit a record high as data continued to support the view that the European Central Bank will keep interest rates on hold for the foreseeable future. Headline inflation in the Eurozone stood at 3.2% in January, and unemployment in the Eurozone held at a record low of 7.1% in January. Euro-dollar is trading at 151.64. The dollar hit a three-year low against yen due to a sharp rise in risk aversion. Japanese data released earlier showed a surprising jump in consumer spending and rising consumer prices, and it may have helped to push the yen higher. Yen is trading at 104.18. Sterling is weak this morning after the Nationwide Building Society said its British house price index fell for a fourth month in a row. Sterling is now trading at 198.30. U.S. data due out today is expected to show that personal income growth for January fell from the prior month, while the pace of spending remains steady but slow. Both reports are due out at 8:30 this morning. Today we're joined by Joseph Francomano from Erste Bank. Joseph will give his outlook into the Forex market.
Good morning. This is Joe Francomano at Erste Bank in New York. Obviously, the big move overnight was the dollar versus the yen, but actually in a broader spectrum, it was the yen versus everything. You're seeing euro-yen down nearly, over two big figures. We've reached a low of 157.90 just on this latest AMBAC news. Aside the reporting that AMBAC, the deal for AMBAC may have hit a snag. That is going. That's some fresh dirt on the grave of the dollar and the equities right now. You're seeing the S&Ps down significantly at this point, about a 15-point drop overnight. The FTSE and the CAC are down over about 1.5%. You're also seeing the Japanese equities. The Nikkei was down over 2%. This is on top of what the Dow being down 1% yesterday. Overall, again, the focus is on the yen and is on risk aversion. You're seeing also Euro-Swiss is down one big figure. That's another clue as far as risk appetites in the market. Generally speaking, the dollar broke through the yearly low at 104.90 last night. I don't think that was wholly unexpected as far as the dollar's weakening state right now. Of course, we saw the euro accelerate from 147 up to 152.5 earlier in this week, so it held course that the dollar-yen would drop. And now, when the euro was at 150 for the first time on, I believe it was Wednesday or so, dollar-yen was at 107. So now you're seeing the follow-through drop in dollar-yen. I do believe we will continue to head lower in dollar-yen, but I do believe at some point or another we will find a base, be it at 104, the figure, although I do believe they're going to take that out, or perhaps a little bit lower, and I think you will see a little bit of a corrective bounce ahead of the weekend. With that said, we are not picking bottoms. With the break of 104.90, it does open the door for the 101.5, 102 level. I don't believe we'll be seeing that today or Monday, but I do believe that is the ultimate target now that we've broken through significant support at 104.90. It definitely opens up the door for that. As far as the euro is concerned, the euro again made another all-time high overnight at 152.40. However, euro-yen and the euro-Swiss are definitely dragging that. And although I do think that probably we're trading at 151.80, I do think that we will trade above 152 today. Maybe up to 152.25. So I think ultimately you will see some profit taking ahead of the weekend, and the euro will challenge the a bit of an uptrend line that we're seeing at around 151.5. I do believe. At some point or another today that we will see the euro a little bit lower than 151.5. But again, it's going to be very, very volatile. The euro has come a very long way this week. The dollar versus yen has come a very long way just in the last 48 hours. So you can expect some wide range trading at the very, very least. After all said and done, we do have Chicago's purchasing manager number. That number is supposed to be significantly lower. We also have the Michigan data, but the Michigan data has proved unreliable lately, so I'm kind of discounting that. I mean, everybody is expecting bleak data and bleak numbers, and on top of what we've already seen this week, I don't think there's any surprises at all. As a matter of fact, if anything, if the data is not weak enough, that's the only way is to be surprised. Even data weaker than anybody expects at this point is being discounted just because the picture has been so bleak. Otherwise, at this point, I would say jump on the trend with the dollar selling as far as the New York morning is concerned, but look to pick a bottom at a certain point. I do believe you will see a corrective profit-taking bounce ahead of the weekend. Have a great day trading, everybody.
Thank you, Joseph. That's all for your AM Forex New York. I'm Caitlin Sisney. Join us again later today for another update right here on ForexTV.com.